All right, we're gonna jump into the next part, and stick with me and let me change the camera around where you can see, and we'll continue on. All right, I have oh, this is a number 5. I want a number 3. Hold on a second. The number 3 is a little flatter sweep. Number 3 chisel, and we're gonna kind of take this down in this area. So we'll start working that little at a time. Let me turn this around a little bit, get it where it's comfortable for me. I'm going to start here at the top and work my way down. Now here you can kind of see the grains turning on me, so I'm going to have to come from a different direction. It's kind of like driving a car. You're constantly making minor changes. We'll clean that up. We're kind of going across the grain here. Doesn't want to shear quite as nice, even though the chisel is sharp. Let's see, let me go this way. You know, when you're carving, when you first start out, you think you have to go real deep in order to make an impact. But you don't really have to go deep. All you really need is just a level change of some description and a shadow that creates a shadow line. And, you know, the light can kind of take it in a different direction. Oop. Need to be more careful. All right, we're starting to establish a different height. Let me see if this is close to, it actually is close. So I could technically push this in to kind of clean that up a bit. You have to resist the temptation to really lay down on it hard. And as I'm pushing forward with my right hand, I'm pulling back with my left hand, kind of stopping it from going too far. So it's a kind of a push pull kind of thing, and working this back and forth to get some kind of crispness on this edge here at the end. So this still will require some work, but that's okay. We'll kind of work this down a little bit. Again, I'm not clamping this box down. I'm just kind of leaning on it with my forearm and kind of holding it a little bit. So I can move it to where I'm comfortable. I've never been real good at switching hands, and for some reason this chisel is making some lines here, so it makes me think I need to touch it up a little bit. Yeah, there's something here, so let me go ahead and bring this down and touch up the chisel, and we'll go on from there. All right, so back again. What I did was I went around and I smoothed this out to here. So this is kind of like a high point. It's going to come down and then come down from here, down, and then down. So what I need to do now is, and I don't really care how neat this is right now, because most of this wood won't even be here in a little while, because we're going to reestablish these lines, and then we'll start cutting out the actual shell part. So we'll start reconnecting these lines so we know where we're at. And these lines may vary a little bit because so I've already messed up. This one goes here. It goes there. They are going to vary a little bit. So it's just not neatness, but just to keep from getting confused. So what I'm going to do is go around and reconnect all these lines, and then we'll get together again. All right. I just lowered this area here, and I'm reestablishing the lines, rough lines. working on this Townsend block front shell that's on a box. Started out as 8/4 mahogany, and all this was relieved, and working to get this finished up. All right, well, thanks for sticking with me, and as soon as we can, we'll come back through and continue on. It's a slow process, but it'll be worthwhile in the end. It'll be really pretty once we get it all done. So if you want to get the next video in the series, make sure you subscribe and make a comment if you like, and we'll see you next time.